GlaxoSmithKline has been in India for decades, and now the firm wants to expand its presence in the country by setting up new alliances. In an exclusive conversation with CNBC TV 18's Vikas Dandekar, GSK Pharma's research and development head Patrick Vallance said that his organization is looking for more collaboration in India and is exploring several options to move ahead in that direction. Vallance also talked about the availability of skilled manpower in the country. Here's an excerpt from the conversation.
We've had quite a long presence in India. We've got collaborations with a number of companies here, and we've got our own R&D activity here in Bangalore and some people in Mumbai. But we've got a very strong relationship with TCS, nearly 800 people there working for GSK, and also with GSK Bio, we've got about 250 chemists and biologists working. And I have to say, I'm very, very impressed with the way things have moved, actually. I mean, they're deeply professional, cutting-edge organizations. And what I'm particularly impressed by is the skill sets in India. As mathematical approaches to biology and chemistry and data become so important in our business, that seems to me to be an area where India is going to make a very big impact.
Sure. You also have a vaccines collaboration with a Hyderabad company here, Biological E. That was done about 2 or 3 years ago, and if you can give us some update about that.
Yeah, I'm not the best person to give the update on the vaccines, but I mean, I know that that's going well. I know there are plans to look at further collaborations on that. And of course, vaccines in India is a major thing for us. We'd like to be much more involved in the government programs, try and think about how to get vaccines out to people.
Right. Sir, in terms of collaborations, when you mentioned about collaborations, do you see opportunities among the Indian drug companies? We've seen some of the real large ones going out and doing a lot on drug discovery now, and even in licensing products. I mean, for example, Sun Pharma did a deal with Merck for tilrakizumab, which is an anti-psoriasis drug in phase 3 right now. Glenmark is doing a lot of work in biologics. We have such big names. Zydus Cadila is also working a lot. Any of these companies, do they kind of provide opportunities for you to look at?
Yes, I mean, definitely. So we spend a lot of time scouting, looking for who's got what. We're very much of the belief that a very small fraction of the world's scientists work inside GSK. And therefore it's highly unlikely we'll invent everything, and we must be looking outside the whole time. And increasingly we're looking in India, and as I said, there's some really outstanding scientists and a really, I think, very, very strong progression of the science base applied to drug discovery here, and as you've just said, an emergent, innovative R&D approach to new medicines, and it's an area that we need to keep an eye on.
Right. Will you kind of do some kind of base here to see if, because there was a time when collaborations were happening really at a very fast clip. Do you want to deploy people here to look at potential deals or opportunities?
Well, so we've got a group in Mumbai, we've got a group in Bangalore, and one of the things that I'm going to go back from this trip is thinking, how good are we at actually scouting and connectivity? Because I think we do need to be better at our connectivity, both in terms, as you say, of the emerging companies, but also what's happening in the academic institutes and the strong science base here, just to make sure that we've got our right connections.